Uno, what up? We here. Let's go. Top of the top, everybody. Top of the top. Appreciate everybody checking in, tapping in with your boy. We back with another one. Indeed, indeed. Welcome to Ace Aura Media. If you are part of the family, you are indeed a part of the Ace Society. Thank you. I appreciate everyone for being here. Slowly but surely, we get on in, get on in. If you can, when you get here, double tap that screen for me one time. It helps us move through the algorithm, you know? Move through the algorithm. That's all we need. A little bit of push. That's all. Slowly but surely. Today we got one. Chat. It's a good story. Good story for the good man, Afroman. He's been going through some trials and tribulations, you know. I don't know if you guys remember Afroman, but he had a big hit song back in the day, little throwback called Because I Got High. I was going to clean my room because I got high. La da 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 da. Y'all might not remember. Some might do, some might don't. But anyways, it's been a good notion. So today is the day we jump into it. He's been going to court for the past, I think, 3 days now. And it's been a lot of controversy going on with that subject. So slowly but surely, we're gonna get right into it. Always remember, peace and blessings to everybody. You're much appreciated. Thank you. We here. We're gonna start this off. Slowly but surely. Here we go. And this is coming from bbcnews.com, well, bbc.com, which is BBC News outlet. It reads, U.S. rapper Afroman has defeated 7 sheriff's deputies in a court case after they sued him for releasing songs and videos that mocked them in a raid they carried out on his home. The officers broke down the musician's door in 2022 as part of a drug and kidnapping investigation, but the raid didn't lead to any charges. Afroman, known for his 2000 hit Because I Got High, responded by using home security footage and viral videos that ridiculed the deputies. His video for the song Lemon Pound Cake was inspired by a deputy apparently eyeing a cake in his kitchen, while another video attributed personal and sexual transgressions to the officers. They sued him for defamation, but a jury has sided with the colorful rapper after a 3-day trial. We did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Freedom of speech, Afroman yelled outside the Ohio courthouse, surrounded by supporters in a clip posted on social media after the verdict. Real name Joseph Foreman, the musician gave evidence wearing a red, white, and blue U.S. flag-themed suit. The whole raid was a mistake, he told the court. All of this is their fault. If they hadn't have wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names, they wouldn't be on my home surveillance system, and there would be no songs. Nothing. Attempt to silence criticism. The deputies requested $3.9 million in damages for humiliation, ridicule, mental distress, embarrassment, and loss of reputation. Afroman released songs including one that featured graphic and unfounded suggestions about Deputy Lisa Phillips' sexuality. Sergeant Randy Walters said his child had been humiliated at school over Afroman's post and had come home afterwards in tears. The deputy's lawyer, Robert Klinkler, told the court the rapper had perpetuated lies intentionally about his clients. Even if somebody does something to you that hurts you, that you think is wrong, like a search warrant execution that you think is unfair, that doesn't justify telling intentional lies designed to hurt people, he said. Afroman released an entire album in 2023 about the incident, calling it Lemon Pound Cake, while its titled song also took aim at the officer who, the lyrics said, got the munchies because he got high. The song has had 3.6 million views on YouTube, while another parody track titled Will You Help Me Repair My Door has had more than 9 million. The rapper told jurors he had a constitutional right to make artistic and critical content about government officials. His lawyer, David Osborne, argued that public officials could not use the courts to silence criticism simply because it hurt their feelings. I'm sorry they feel the way they do, but there's a certain amount that you have to take as a public official. It's part of the duties of the job, Osborne said. What chilling effect does that have on the world we live in? You don't like what a public official does, and you make a joke, and you're dragged into court. Wowzers. Wowzers. So that was coming from BBC News, everybody. BBC News. His house was raided. Nonetheless, they did it without subject and with no force of, grounds. They just felt like they could. So they put whatever that they could together and raided this man's house. And the evidence, slowly but surely, turned against them and turned on them. We're going to jump into this content right here. This is Afroman. This is the video of surveillance that was captured of them raiding his house. And chat, just be aware, he took this whole video and made it into a song, which is Will You Fix My Gate? If you want to, you can check all the links in the description to find it, but I have to turn it down, I'm going to place it on mute and turn this low music that you guys hear right now. I'm going to turn that up. So give me 1 second. There we go. We be having some bad weather here. Bad weather. And it's jiffing with everything. There we go. They broke down this man's gate, broke down this man's door. They said, whatever you got, buddy, we're coming to get it. Look at him. He doubled back. He glanced. Double back, backed up, glanced again. oh, he wanted that pound cake, y'all. He definitely wanted that pound cake. All up in it. Look at him. He wanted that pound cake. Connected to the music. My fault, y'all. They went through everything. Searching and seizing. And didn't find anything at all. They going through this man coat pockets, pants pockets, CD cases, everything. Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy. Rising for you. What am I watching? This is Afroman's raid. Afroman had a raid done. Turn this music down for you, so I'm not screaming over the beat. There you go. Afroman had a raid done on his house, and he just won his case. The officers here, in this case, they tried to sue Afroman for defamation. Other than that, they went through his house, damaged his doors, all his property, broke his gate to his house, everything. They went through and just rumbled through and rampaged through his home and had no justification for it. So this is the video that was taking place inside his home. This is the home footage that we're watching and getting into prior to us getting into the other content. Now y'all caught up. Lord, CD after CD. So y'all thought y'all was gonna find pounds of whatever you were looking for inside CD cases, buddies? Nah. Oh, found some money. They wanted to know what his music selection was. too. Oh. The whole frame got demolished, chat. The entire frame got demolished. Gosh almighty. When they coming, they coming. Ah, big boot. That's them breaking his gate. Found all that cash. Luckily. He like, we don't see anything, you guys. We don't see anything. Union Real Life says. And that right there was the home footage, everybody. That was the home footage of his house being raided by the dirty coppers, you know? The dirty coppers went to this man's home, woke his kids up, made them go through a lot of trauma for this incident here, and they turned around and tried to sue this man. Afroman ended up making a music video, and that was the music video that we just watched. All the footage that the music video came from, it was of his home security system, and that's what we just saw right there. So here, we gonna move right on in to the news breakage. We can keep you right in chronological order, people, so you can stay updated as far as what's going on, bit by bit. We got you. Appreciate all of y'all for being here. If you can, double tap that screen one time for your boy. Union Real Life says this feel like the J. Cole neighbor situation. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. Econar says, I know they stole money. Yeah. Yeah, more than likely they did. More than likely they did. You know, it was a dirty raid. You know, dirty coppers do dirty things. Gosh almighty.
It represents the freedom of speech.
New tonight, rapper Afroman is speaking out ahead of his trial this month.
His suit just made me smile. He is being sued by Antrim County Sheriff's deputies for using a video of them raiding his home in 2022 in one of his music videos.
Afroman filed his own counterclaims against the officers, but a judge recently dismissed those claims without a hearing.
In an interview you'll only see right here on Fox 19 now, Alexis Martin sat down with the Afroman to talk about the raid, the lawsuit, why it was thrown out, and what happens next.
This all started in August of 2022 when Adams County deputies raided the rapper's home, causing significant damage. Afroman says he turned that experience into music, using his own security footage from the raid in a music video to help pay for the repairs. Now he says the lawsuit against him isn't just about the money. He believes it's a violation of his freedom of speech.
It's a violation against his freedom of speech. And he was absolutely right, because the footage that he had was his own personal security footage at his home. It was at his home. This took place at his home. The song that he made the song. I don't know who produced the beat, whatever the case may be, but he had all rights. He had all rights to do what he did. And then they turned around and tried to sue this man. But the thing about it, it didn't go as planned, as they planned it to, you know? And today has been a good day for Afroman. Michael says, this judge make people from Ohio look stupid. Stupid is as a stupid does. You are absolutely right, Mike. Absolutely right.
Should have freedom of speech. I should be allowed to sing about my life. And police officers that violate my home, steal my money.
He looking like the 4th of July. Let's go.
Should not be allowed to sue me.
In August of 2022, Adams County deputies raided the home of Joseph Foreman, better known as the rapper Afroman. They had a search warrant tied to an investigation into possible drugs and kidnapping victims.
They did.
Drugs and kidnapping victims. So they was rummaging through this man's CD cases. Y'all thought y'all was gonna find loads of drugs in there? Y'all thought y'all was gonna find human bodies in there? Come on now. Come on now. Get up out of here.
Didn't charge me for any crimes. They didn't find no large amounts of marijuana or whatever narcotic they were saying. They didn't find any kidnapping victims.
Afroman was never charged with a crime after the raid. Deputies seized thousands of dollars in cash that was later returned, but Afroman says about $400 was never recovered. The raid also left.
Yeah, they pocketed some of that. They went to go get donuts. Donuts and coffee. Said, we got to do something. We came here. We didn't find anything. We got to keep something. Got to keep a little bit of something on the side. Michael says, did anybody find out if Lisa's a man or a woman? Oh, no, not as of right now. We didn't, because we didn't get that far. But hey, Mike, stick with us. Stick with us. Oh, man, it's coming up. Oh, you talk about Lisa lick 'em low, right? Lisa lick 'em low. Lisa lick 'em low. Gosh almighty. Let's get back to it, chat.
Damage throughout his home, and he says the department told him it was not responsible for paying for the repairs.
The guy started laughing and waddling.
I don't know why he moving his neck like that. He looking like a big bobblehead, you know what I mean? Chat. You got it, Afro, man. We still congratulating you, brother. Congratulations.
In his head, he goes, we're not required to do that.
Oh, he's imitating. Okay, my fault, chat. My fault. We gonna take that one back. We gonna take that one back, Afro. He's imitating, I guess, one of the officers. Oh, man, bobblehead biscuit. Go ahead, we got it.
And they were unapologetic.
Afroman used his own security footage from the raids in a music video to make money to pay for the damages sustained to his home.
I got freedom of speech, and then I used my personal life to write my music. I was going to clean my room, but then I got Will you help me repair my door? I'm singing about what actually happened to me.
Deputies who appear in the video are now suing the rapper for the damages caused by their faces being in the.
So that's what he did, chat. That's what he did. Instead of him, I guess, directly paying for it out of his pocket immediately, he made the song about them, and the funds that he generated from the song, he went on and just took care of the damages by himself.
Videos.
Hey, we raid your house, we steal your money, we disconnect your cameras. Now we need to sue you for saying something about it.
Afroman filed a
And that's
countersuit
exactly
for the
what they
damages
did.
to his home, and Judge Jonathan Hines dismissed those charges in February.
They dismissed all of my claims with the click of a mouse in some little office somewhere without a hearing.
Afroman believes this.
Without a hearing, chat. Did y'all hear that? Without a hearing. It was dismissed. So he didn't even have to show up in the physical form of any sort for everything to just get dismissed within, like he said, a click of a button. Gosh almighty.
Lawsuit violates his free speech rights as an American and as a working artist in the United States.
As a working rapper that raps for a living and pays taxes to America with rap money, I need raw materials. Raw materials is my life experiences.
I reached out to the judge about the dismissal
Raw
as well as the
materials.
attorney for the deputies and the Adams County Sheriff's Office. So far, we have not received a response to Afroman's claims. The trial in the deputies' lawsuit is set to begin March 16th. Reporting in studio, I'm Alexis Martin, Fox 19 Now.
Indeed. Indeed, chat, indeed. That there was something ship-shaping of their side because of the fact that he was raided, house broken down, he got sued because of the fact that he made a song about it in order to pay for the damages. And when he tried to counterclaim, it was dismissed. Immediately. Dawn Marie, shout out to you, Dawn. 1988. How you doing, Miss Dawn? Good to see you. Appreciate you for being here. All in a day's word. If they only had a brain, says Michael. D. All cells don't work the same. Frontal lobe is kind of the frontal lobe is kind of you know. Let's get to it, chat. This right here that we're about to play is an interview from Vlad TV, and he made it his point, you know, to try to make it a situational of awareness, you know, situational awareness. So we're gonna rock on now.
Well, after the whole situation was done, you wrote a song about it. You wrote a couple songs about it. But let's talk about the first song.
Several songs.
But let's talk about the first song, Will You Help Me Repair My Door? We posted on Vlad TV, by the way. I thought that was brilliant.
Check him out, y'all. Big gold chain. He got the swishers in his pocket. I was gonna clean my room until I got... Gosh almighty. Okay, Afroman, we see you. Let's go.
Well, thank you.
The fact that you actually used the footage from the raid and you made a song about it.
Yeah. You know, sometimes, man, it's so funny. Sometimes life can be a blessing in disguise. You know, because I got high, my biggest song, you know, that's about pain and heartache, but I use it in such a way where my problems.
Oh, he got the juice in the cup. He got the cane, the juice in the cup, the corn shirt on with the low rider. he big pimping out here. He big Molly pimping out here. He pushing P. Okay, he pushing hella P. Big Beezy, salute, my brother. Shout out to everybody in here in the chat. Everybody coming in slowly but surely. We here, you know. Each one teach one. It is what it is. Shout out to y'all. The big way. Let's get back to it, chat.
Became my solution, you know what I'm saying? So I could have just let that be my reality and that just would have been that. But singing about it and having a good time with it turned it into my solution, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So here I am. I'm getting like 2 and 3 comments on Instagram. I'm doing all right, but you know, I'm bored. When they kicked the
He said he was bored, chat. 2 or 3 comments on the gram. I'm, you know, a little bit bored, man. I'm just a little bored.
door in, money kicked down the door. Material kicked down the door. I didn't have nothing to write about.
Oh, he must have been having writer's block, chat. He couldn't put that pen to that pad and get anything going.
You know, like I'm okay. I'm rich. I can't be rapping about how I'm in the ghetto no more. And you know what I'm saying? But when they kicked down the door, they gave me relevant, interesting material.
Mm-hmm.
You know, TikTok shot through the roof. Even Instagram's climbing better now. And now I was like a carpenter with no wood. They brought the wood. I'm running from them with a tablet. Got all kind of stuff to write about. Yeah, man. And this song went viral.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had this song if it wasn't.
Carpenter with no wood. Got all the tools in America, but no wood.
For them, you know what I'm saying? Kicking down. And then I was so drunk and high that night, I performed with Snoop and Wiz Khalifa. I forgot that $5,000 was in my pocket. So if they hadn't kicked in the door and found it, I wouldn't have never knew it.
Oh, man. So that was some hidden currency that he hid from himself, chat. I did that quite a few times. Put some money in the pocket and was like, oh. I put on a jacket or something and be like, oh, where this come from? Oh, I remember. Let's get back to it.
There. I might have found it. Somebody might have found it and stole it from me later. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then you made another song called Lemon Pound Cake. And you actually had, part of the surveillance footage.
That man wanted to punish that pound cake. Without a doubt. He went back 3 or 4 times looking at that pound cake. He was like, oh, it looks kind of fresh.
There was sort of like this fat white cop that walked through your kitchen, and he looked over and he saw your mom's lemon pound cake right there. So you wrote a whole song about it.
Yes.
And it was a parody of Under the Boardwalk.
Man. Yeah, I was so mad and emotional about it. And some other dude in my comments on my personal page, he goes, watch this guy look at the cake. And I didn't even notice it. He like, and just that clip went viral all on TikTok and everywhere else. Like everybody really tripped. And I noticed how every time I said lemon pound cake, the comments would just go crazy. And people
Viral sensation. Virality at its highest form. Yes, God. They went in there under false pretenses, locked and loaded, kicked down this man's door, booted this man's gate, unhinged his man's whole life in front of his kids. And then the song about the pound cake took form all the way.
So, and then I named the album Lemon Pound Cake because, all cops aren't bad. All human beings ain't bad.
Indeed.
So, but at the same time, everybody understood what I was talking about when I said lemon pound cake.
Because he wanted a piece of that lemon pound cake, a whole heap of it. You know what I mean? Whole slice after slice. It must have been looking moist through that glass.
That's the cop on the viral video on TikTok that was going through the house and he wanted to get a slice of that lemon pound cake.
Well, I actually brought you something. Can I give it to you real quick? Oh, hold on one sec.
Yeah. Man, yeah. Oh, he took a couple slices.
There we go. I sliced it for you.
Okay,
Let me give you your own.
That ain't even a whole pound cake, y'all. He told me I sliced it for you. That's one slice that man cut off a whole half a cake. Come on now.
Pound cake.
Hey.
Now it's not mom's lemon pound.
It's store-bought.
It's not mom's lemon pound cake.
It'll do till I get back home. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully it's good.
Lil Sody was asking me where I got, he was like, hey, where you get your lemon pound cakes? I was like, well, I go up in Walmart, whoop-de-whoop.
Whoop-de-whoop.
What do you think? How does it compare to the lemon pound cake the cop was going to eat?
Oh, nah. Before he even answer this, I already know what he about to say. That's his mama lemon pound cake, chat, that was sitting on that table inside that glass. When it comes to home cooking from someone that really knows how to cook, it ain't no comparison.
The lemon pound cake the cop was going to eat was a little bit better, but this is good, though.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mama's pound cake is like George. This is like Scottie Pippen, though.
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
It's
We
good.
take it.
It's good, but it ain't that, chat. It's good, but it ain't that.
One thing.
At all. Yeah, chat. It was good. But it won't that. Can't compare to when your mom puts her heart and soul into the pound cake mixture. And she takes the bacon slowly but surely. That's made with love, chat. That's made with love. Food made with love, it hit the soul different. That's all. It hit the soul different. Now this right here was taken from the courtroom itself, from Afroman testifying, being on stand, I should say, being cross-examined. I do believe, I'm not sure because I didn't watch it. So let's check it out together, y'all. Afroman sideburns long as ever. Gosh almighty. You gotta retract them joints. His sideburns going all the way up on his neck, but you'll be all right, Afroman. Congratulations. My boy got the fro looking spiffy nifty. 1970. Ooh-wee. He's going down.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? As this, you shall answer unto God.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, would you give us your name, please?
My name is Joseph Edgar Foreman.
You are known under the stage name as Afroman, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you create music videos and do performances, is
Yes,
that
sir.
right? How many states of the United States have you performed in, do you think?
All of them.
All 50, chat. He been everywhere in every single state here. You can tell by the matching glasses and the tie that he's, we're not even gonna talk about the jacket, but the matching glasses and the tie, chat, that he's an American citizen, American bred and born. You know what I mean?
All 50.
Yes, sir.
And how many countries have you performed in?
I don't remember, but not all of them, but I've been to a few.
How many live performances did you do last year, roughly?
I don't know, possibly 200.
Michael says Mr. Rogers would do a better job than that lawyer. Ah, buddy. His lawyer? Well, not his lawyer, but this lawyer here that's cross-examining him, he was on all BS, you know? Not anything to gloat about at all. He needs to wrap it on up.
50? I don't know, but I don't know. It's a lot of days, but I don't know exactly.
And you have a residence here in Adams County, correct?
Yes, sir.
You've been performing for 20 or 30 years, is that right?
All my life.
All right. And is it fair to say that one of the first big hits you had was But Then I Got High?
Very much so, because that's the first time I ever heard Afroman. I forgot, I was probably in like 6th grade, 7th grade. In Dago. I was going to clean my room, but I got high. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Because I got high.
Because I Got High?
Oh, correction. Because I got high. Okay, get him, Afroman.
And do you think it's accurate to say that that song has had over 300 million views on YouTube?
Sounds right.
You know.
You have a large presence on social media, obviously, correct?
No, it's an old song.
Depends on your definition of large. There's bigger people than me, but I'm all right.
After these past 3 days.
Instagram, is it fair to say that you have 247,000 followers?
Yeah, I just got some of them the other day.
Definite. A big ramp up because the case has gone nationwide. That's why. Now everybody knows about it. Everybody's speaking about it.
You got new ones coming all the time
Yes. Not all the time, just here lately.
There you go.
because the trial's coming up.
Yeah, all the publicity from the officers lawsuing me is running up my numbers.
There we go.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And on YouTube, you have almost 1 million followers, 983,000. Is that right?
I haven't looked. It was 977 last time I looked.
And on TikTok, you have
8 in the basement 723 says, what did he do? All right, let me speed ramp this up for you one time for the one time, Aiden. Next time, I'm gonna need you to subscribe, put your notifications on so you come in right on time. You know what I mean? I appreciate you for being here. This is Afroman. He's a rapper, an artist. His house was kicked in by the police. They broke down his door, broke his gate, stole his money, rampaged all through his house. When in fact they didn't have the reason to. They went there searching for drugs and trafficking. So they went there for drugs and bodies, people in general. So they didn't find any of that, which they wasn't because it wasn't true. He made a video, a song about it, and broadcasted it to the world. And then they tried to sue him, and now he's suing the police. Now that they're all caught up, let's get back to it.
have about 392,000 followers.
I haven't looked at it, but that sounds kind of right.
You know when you post something that a lot of people are going to see it, don't you?
Yes.
One time for the one time. Appreciate you, Aid the Basement. I appreciate you all in a day's work. You are now part of the Ace Society. Welcome in, my brother. You are part of the family. Big shout out to you. Thank you very much. Big
When
year.
this search happened back in August of 2022, Mr. Foreman, you weren't at home?
No.
You were driving home from Chicago?
Yes.
And you got an alert from a family member that the sheriffs were there searching your home, is that right?
Yes.
And you were able to turn on your phone and watch through your home security system what the deputies were doing for a period of time, weren't you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And he wasn't there, but I'm not sure if his wife or anything of that nature was there, but I do know that his kids were present at the day of. So prayers out to the kids because they not knowing, they being young, they traumatized, by the situation. So let's, make sure they okay. Always do what, chat? What do we always do, chat? Protect the kids, the ladies, the elderly. Always. Let's get back to it.
And is it fair to say you were angry and upset about this search?
I wasn't happy.
Keeping his composure.
And is that why you posted the things we've seen this week, because you weren't happy?
No, I posted it because the sheriff's never supposed to raid my house in the first place. The whole raid was a mistake.
There we go.
All of this is their fault. If they hadn't have wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my...
Afroman got French tips on his fingers. He done went and got them done by Miss Lane Lane. Gosh almighty. Sparkly, sparkly.
body. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system. And there would be no songs, nothing. My money would still be intact, nothing. So all of this is their fault.
Very much so.
And because they executed a search warrant on your home, that gave you the right to post the things that we've seen this week on.
Goddamn right it does. My home, my property, my cameras, my security system, my footage, all belongs to me. You can do what I want to, do what I will. You can't stop that.
The internet.
Because
Is that right? Is that right, Mr. Foreman?
Yes, for tearing down my door, not paying for it, not being apologetic, me being a sport, doing something peaceful to raise the money to pay for their damages, me having the right of the freedom of speech as an American.
Facts.
To talk to my family, friends, and fans about what the sheriffs did to my home.
Facts.
Yes, I had the right to my freedom of speech. After they left, I had the right to kick the can and to do what I had to do to repair the damage.
Not only did he have the right to kick the can, he had the right to boot the can, hit the can, remove the can, trash the can, and melt it down, put it to good use.
They brought to my house. Yes, I did.
That includes the right to post the videos that you've just been posting up until Friday and beyond, right?
Yes, I have freedom of speech. I'm a rapper. I entertain. I write fiction, comedy. Yes, I mean, I entertain for a living like you practice law for a living. So I have to go to work.
Gotta clock in, coach. Gotta clock in. No 9 to 5er. This is an any timer. He's an entrepreneur. He gets it done how he gets it done, when he gets it done, chat. No 9 to 5er. He's an all the timer.
The deputies.
I was gonna clean my room.
House, didn't they?
I think they left something with my ex-wife. I'm not sure.
Well, you saw, as soon as the search was over, as soon as you got home, you saw a document that showed exactly how much cash had been taken from the house, correct?
Yeah, Tony.
I paid $5,000 for the show that suit was in. I forgot that money was in that suit. But, I heard, I don't know what piece of paper I heard. I knew they took some money. I just knew they took some money. I knew it was 4,000-ish. I knew they took some money and they seized some money and some weed and some, I don't know what else, just minor stuff.
You knew how much money was in that pocket when you came home and saw the warrant return, didn't you?
It was $5,000 from back when I did that show. I remember it was $5,000. But anyway.
So is it your testimony that they...
But he forgot all about the money. The money was found in that pocket, chat, because of the fact that he was out with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. You know what that... Snoop Doggity Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. And you got Afroman. He was going to clean his room, but he got what, chat? Huh? And that's what they did. And he forgot all about it. The one thing about intaking cannabinoids and cannabis is what? Short-term memory loss. And he forgot all about it. Gosh almighty.
They actually took $5,000 instead of $4,390?
No, I know when I did that show, it was with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa at Red Rock.
Exactly.
The balance of that show, for me, they sent in a deposit, but the balance
was Tony,
$5,000.
All the way to the moon.
Pocket. I got drunk, I got high, and I forgot to get that money, and I hung that suit back up. And that's where they got that money from.
So it was $5,000 they got?
Yes. It was $5,000 that was in my suit when I got paid in Red Rocks. Now, after all of this stuff, whatever, it's I don't really know the complete number. It's 46, it's 430, the number bounces up and down. But all I know is I got paid $5,000 at the Red Rocks with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa.
He said, I don't know. I don't know this and that and that, but I know I got paid $5,000. I put it in that suit that same night, and I forgot about it. That's it. That's all. Tony Castro says, hi. Aiden Basement says, hi. Tony Castro says, I be finding money in places I didn't even know I had money. Exactly. Definite. You never know, little spot here, spot there. You just stashing stuff away from yourself and forget about it. But I know you be overly joyed once it comes to fruitation, and you like, where did this come from? You think about it for a second. Oh, I remember. But you'll be happy about it.
I paid when I played the Red Rocks in Denver.
And you got $4,000 returned, right?
I don't know the exact amount.
Well, you were there with the news when you got it.
Right, and the lady at the sheriff's station admitted that the sheriff was short. You can go watch the 19 News.
You knew when you saw the warrant returned, didn't you, that the amount that they were saying was taken was actually more money than was in that suit pocket.
I didn't warrant.
That's why you brought the news to the sheriff's office when you got the money back, because you knew that they had miscounted the money and the number on the evidence bag was actually more money.
I didn't know nothing. The lady at the sheriff department just volunteered the information. I was sitting there, if she had been, I might not even known I got ripped off. She admitted it live on Channel 19 News that the money wasn't right.
You remember?
Oh, so she admitted it, chat. She was like, it wasn't accurate, and he didn't even know, chat. He didn't even know, and he had to do a long pondering thought process about this to even know and find out. Oh, okay, that's where that came from. That's how much it was. Da 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 da. But he wouldn't have known at all.
Your deposition when I asked you why you didn't bring the news when you picked up the money.
Yeah, I didn't want to get beat up or Epstein at the sheriff's station after I seen him running around my house with AR-15s. So that's why I brought the news and my attorney. So to make sure I got out of that place with my money.
You brought the news to protect you physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't bring the news because you already knew there was a miscount and you were going to make.
I didn't know nothing about the miscount. I didn't know. I figured they stole my money. They turned my cameras off.
They turned the cameras off because of the fact that, why, chat? They were doing some crooked cop shh. Big shout out to Madam Carly. She said, la da 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 da. Big shout out to Madam Carly, everybody. Appreciate you for being here with us, Madam. Yeah, so Afroman, he didn't know. He totally forgot, 100% forgot everything that was going on. He left the money in his pocket. He was out with Wiz and Snoop, you guys. Wiz and Snoop. They are activists for the cannabis community. So like he said, they were doing a lot of smoking, a lot of drinking, and he just forgot about the money. And also, once it was seized, he forgot how much it was as far as the amount that was seized. So therefore, he had to retract all his steps, and he didn't know that he was being gypped by them once again until it was brought to him live on the news by the lady herself.
So if you turn my cameras off, you must got something bad in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm accusing them of it. They turn my cameras off. I can't see what they're doing.
So your testimony under oath here today to these 10 jurors is that you brought the news when you picked up your money to protect you physically from being beat up or shot by the sheriffs, right?
Yes.
All of the above.
All right.
And they volunteered the information that the money wasn't right. That's just an extra something we found out. But I came with my attorney and the news to make sure the people running around my house with guns didn't take me into jail and do something.
Mm-hmm. Because if they were willing to do all of that, go there on false pretenses, take his cash, rumble through his house, disconnect this camera so they can do whatever that they felt was necessary, what else could they do if he went there unprotected, Anything they wanted to, plan it whatever they wanted to. Anything could have happened. That was a smart move, Afro. Smart move.
You had a safe in your home, correct?
How you doing, DeLaura? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
Did the sheriff
Much love.
look into those safes to your knowledge?
Yes, they did.
The deputies?
Yes.
And how did they get the combination?
I gave it to my ex-wife so the sheriffs wouldn't pull my safe out the floor, take it to the station and put something in it and try to say that whatever they put in my safe was mine. So I went ahead and gave my ex-wife, who I didn't want to give my combination to.
Yeah, she's this ex for a reason, you guys. Wayman says hi. How you doing, Wayman Williams? Shout out to you. Appreciate you for being here. Shout out to the chat one time. Everybody's much love, much love. If you can, do us a favor, double tap that screen for us one time. We can boost this into the algorithm of these YouTube streets. Thank you very much. Let's get back to it, chat.
It was just safer. I went ahead and gave her my combination so they could open up the safe and realize that they just vandalized somebody that don't even have nothing in the safe.
And do you know what was in those safes?
It was absolutely nothing in the safes.
Zip, zero. Zala, zero. No nada. Nothing. Nothing in the safe.
Jewelry in those safes?
No.
Did you tell me that in your deposition that you keep jewelry in those safes?
I do.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home after the search?
I didn't put nothing in the safes.
If he just told you that nothing was there, why would you ask this man, was anything empty? Was anything empty? Was anything missing? Anything of that nature? No, buddy. Nothing was there. Get this man up out of here.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home?
Nothing was in them, so nothing was missing.
There we go. There we go. There we go, chat. What the?
You talked to Randy Walters on the phone before you got home that evening during the search, or right afterwards, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
He told you that they were taking some money and some vape pens and a small amount of marijuana. He told you that?
Yes, sir.
Ava,
You knew, didn't you, Mr.
Big shout out to Ava. We appreciate you all the way to the T for the subscription. Thank you very much. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Ace Society. You are now a part of the groove. Thank you very much.
Foreman, that there had been an investigation by the Claremont County Sheriff's Office into the discrepancy about the cash that was missing from your home, correct? You knew there was an investigation.
Yeah, I knew the sheriffs was investigating themselves.
Oh, that's how you saw it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did you?
Yeah, of course. That's what is their case. They were investigating themselves. It wasn't like the 3 letters came to do the investigation. It was them doing the investigation on themselves. So therefore, what? What do you think is going to happen with that, chat? If you have to do an incriminating investigation on yourself, what's going to happen with that, chat? We all know.
Did you ever ask for a report so you could see how bad this investigation of themselves really was?
Yes, I was trying to get involved any way I can. The investigation was going on without any of my participation.
Did you ask for a copy of the report?
I did. I asked for everything. I was trying to be involved. I didn't.
So you've seen the report?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I just saw it a few minutes ago.
Well, you had an attorney when you got the cash returned, correct?
At the station?
Yes.
I had attorney. Yeah, my attorney was present.
Did your attorney ask for a copy of this report?
His attorney was present after the fact. Yes, indeed. After the fact. Aiden Bateman says, nothing but dust, you heard? Indeed, Aiden. That thing was slam empty, collecting nothing but dust. Delora Williams says, man, oh boy. Tone Bone Capone says, nothing's going to happen. No fault found at all, at all, at all. 0%, Tone. Aiden says no fault found. Yeah, that was Aiden. Okay, my apologies. And Tone Bone Capone says nothing's going to happen. Yeah, absolutely right. Let's get back to it. They went in there looking for something and found 0. They surprised they goddamn self.
It wasn't in it. When I got my cash back from the station, it wasn't an investigation until we realized money was missing.
Well, did you contact your attorney and say, hey, get me a copy of that report?
Your Honor, I'm going to object. Well, Mr. Klingler
Uh-oh.
talk about his client's attorney-client privilege and maybe waive it. Mr. Foreman does have attorney-client privilege.
Beard gang.
Attorney at that time. And we are going to assert that privilege because it's a privilege he has of right.
And so far he hasn't asked anything privileged. So I can appreciate the sensitivity, overrule the objection.
Oh, got overruled.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Your testimony is you never saw a copy of Detective Robinson's report until today.
Yes, sir.
And that's because you didn't want to see a copy of the
I
investigation.
did want to see it. You don't know what I want. I did want to see it.
You did.
I wanted everything that had something to do with my money coming.
And that was 3.5 years ago, correct? And you haven't seen a copy of that report that you wanted to see until this afternoon. Is that right?
That's right.
Don't get low. Don't get low, Afro. Don't get low, Afro. You're on the go. You're on the go. Don't get low. Keep your head held high. You sound like you're getting a little sad there, buddy. Sound like you're getting a little sad there. I know your eyes droopy behind those lenses already, you know, from that very first song that you had, but that's the way it go. Hope everything's going swell. Keep your head up, my boy.
I never had my money taken by cops. I didn't know how this go. I don't know about reports. All I know is live on Fox 19 News, the lady admits that her department is short $400 of my money. That's all I know. I don't know how to investigate police officers taking money.
Very much so.
You know, and that's all you know today, isn't it? That's the whole basis of your claim that your money was stolen, is that the amount of money that was in the bags is different from the amount of money that was written on the bag.
Yeah, my whole thing is they never should have raided me in the first place.
That's your whole thing.
That's my whole thing.
That's the point,
That's my whole
isn't
thing.
it?
If they never would have showed up, there would be no songs about them. I wouldn't know who they are. Their faces would not be on my video cameras. None of this, we wouldn't be in this room right now if they hadn't raided my house and didn't press no charges, didn't even know what they was doing. This whole thing is their fault, and they're suing me for their mistake.
And so you don't really care if they stole your money or not. You're just mad about what they did.
I do care about if they stole them.
But
Police officers shouldn't be stealing the civilians' money. So I do care. All of it is an outrage. This whole thing is an outrage.
You have no evidence that they took your money except for the amount on the bag isn't the same as the amount.
How about the lady admitting that she took?
Could you answer my?
She admitted that she took my money on live Fox 19 News. Go.
Yes, indeed. She admitted to taking the money. She admitted that the money was short. It was documented and it was short. So, but the thing all that revolves to, that Afroman, he forgot all about the money, Chad. This man forgot all about the money until they did the raid on his house and found that money. If they wouldn't have never did the raid, if Afroman wouldn't have never put that jacket back on for as long as whenever time he decided to wear that jacket again, then he would have found the money. Like, oh, what's this? And then he would have got it on. Other than that, nah, good to go.
Argue with the film clip.
See, that's it.
With her admitting that she took my money.
Nobody admitted that they took your money.
Well, whatever. Go look at her admitting that the bag is short because it stayed open all weekend long or 2 weeks after Brian and Officer Cooley just left it and just mishandled it and didn't do it right. Just
so we're honest with the jury here, Mr. Foreman, nobody admitted that they took your money, did they?
They admitted it was short.
Yes.
Very much so. They admitted that the amount that was supposed to be there was not there. That's all. Point blank, period.
Nobody admitted that they took your money. Correct?
So where did the money go? The bag was open, okay? Think about it, chat. The bag's open. Okay, we get that. Bag is open. So the money just flew away, blew out in the midst of the open window. So what happened? It fell on the floor. Nobody saw it, picked it up or anything. What happened to the money? That's all he want to know. His money's gone. He needed replaced.
It was short. She admitted, she said that it was short. And usually it's $10, $2 missing. How does $400 even come up missing? Odd.
Got him on silent.
You posted videos about Brian Newland doing hard drugs and snitching on his friend, and you posted those based on rumors, didn't you? We can look at your deposition, but before you argue with me, but isn't that a fact that you made those allegations based on rumors you said you heard?
It's a fact. William Newland is a convicted pedophile, and Brian Newland is his brother. After I zeroed in on Brian, I asked about him. Come to find out,
it's a fact that he's a PDF file. Lord. Can't beat the facts when it's there and it's public record. Right? He got to go turn himself in on Halloween. Gosh almighty.
he's a large statutory rapist that has sex with all kind of underage girls. He buys them beers and gets them drunk and all kind. That's probably the reason he had to leave the Adams County Sheriff Department, because he beats up his wife and he messed with underage girls, and he had to get out of town and go get a job in Northwood.
And right there, he does not have to say allegedly, chat, because it's all facts. He's just stating the facts. You heard? Yeah. Basement. He's just stating the facts. It's a fact, Jack. Yeah, indeed, all the way around the board. That's all. That's it. That's all, chat. Facts, factuals. Nothing to combat with that. Nothing to go against that, because it's there. It's black and white. It's there. Something that you can go and actually look at.
All right. You don't want to answer my question.
I do. Please ask another one.
Well, let me ask this one again.
Please ask another one.
Do you remember in your deposition when I asked you, you have no reason to think these rumors about Brian Newland are true, do you? And you said, well, it's more entertaining if it's true, and I can make some money. Do you remember that?
No, I don't. That's a however long that deposition was. You can read the deposition and it tells you what I said.
Do we have a copy, another copy of that? Because I'll show it to you. I can show you my copy. Refresh your recollection.
Okay. Well, get the recollection refresher then. Come on. Jumble up those sauces right quick. Get it going. Oh, man. Carl Mitchell says it's like they make up their own rules and get away with it. It's not like, and I would say it is, but it's not like, because they actually do make up their own rules and get all the way with it, 100%. They were doing and conducting the investigation on themselves, Carl. And this is mind-boggling to me, mind-boggling. They were conducting the investigation on themselves. So with that,
You're going to refresh his recollection.
It's
refresh his recollection.
Thank you, Judge. If I can get it working here.
Your Honor, I would object to using the screen to refresh his recollection. That's publishing it to the jury. If he wants to refresh his recollection, he can show him it and then ask him a question, much how we would do in criminal law with the police report.
So
if an officer didn't remember, we wouldn't show the report. We would show it to the officer. He would refresh his memory by reading it, and then we'd re-ask the question.
Do it that way. Just make sure you think he reads it right. I'm just trying to get through the verbiage. Just make sure you think he reads it right. Otherwise, I have to wrestle with you about whether he read it right.
Sure.
So just read it.
just read it. That's all. Do your job. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Just read it. That's all. The judge funny as hell.
And then if we want to move it as an exhibit, you can do that.
Remember your deposition being taken, Mr. Foreman, in your attorney's office on September 3rd, 2024.
I remember the deposition.
And that deposition was taken in DJ Osborne's office?
Yes, sir.
That's the same office that you used to film that video that we saw last night with the actor playing Lieutenant Lisa Phillips, and that actor was sitting in the same chair that Lisa Phillips sat in during her deposition, wasn't she?
Yeah, the actor played Lisa because I wouldn't have known her if she hadn't came to my house and cut off my camera.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right. That's the office we're talking about, and that's the office where I took your...
Lisa Lickum Lowe, chat. Remember that name, Lisa Lickum Lowe.
Deposition, right?
Yes, sir.
And in that deposition, I'm referring to page 84 of the deposition. I had asked you about...
Object, he's testifying.
No, he's using the deposition to refresh his memory. He's doing it right, so sit down, please. Go ahead.
Did I ask you this question, and did you give me these answers, Mr. Foreman? Question: would it be fair to say these are rumors? Answer: you know, Stephanie said it, and you know, some other people that don't remember, you know, I'd be in a hurry in Walmart or something, they shake my hand, yeah, Brian used to do this, used to do that. Then something, I didn't know him, but this is what I've heard. Question: you don't have any particular reason to think that it's true or not true, right? Answer: well, it's more entertaining if it is true, and I could probably make some money and capitalize on it if it's true.
What are the line numbers?
Starting with line 7 and ending with line 21.
All right.
Did I ask you those questions and you give me those answers?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
I don't recall. I do not recall. And, man, that don't even sound like something he would say. But if he did, I mean, oh, well, you know. I've been in Ohio for 20 years, Carl Mitchell. Oh, yeah, you're a citizen. You was there. Okay, so you seen this full face, full-fledged. Okay. The Lord Williams laughing emoji. Basement says, Judge looks like Kenny Rogers stuntman. Indeed. Look like he want to bust out singing a note one time.
But
But that's my question.
Kenny Rogers.
Brian Newland next to his brother. So that's my basis, and I've always...
We noticed that.
Yeah.
And your attorney's going to be able to ask you whatever questions he wants. Right now, I'd like you to focus on my questions, Mr. Foreman. You have no evidence that Brian Newland ever molested little boys, do you?
If you look at the picture, he's holding the little boy butt. It's too much for me. So if you just use your eyeballs, and then his brother's a convicted pedophile.
That's your evidence for posting that pedophile stuff about little boys.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of guy is kicking on my door. What kind of guy is walking around my house reading my bank statements? It's a dude that's possibly a pedophile, got a convicted pedophile brother, deputized by the sheriff, walking around, possibly stealing my money. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on as I zoom in with my cameras.
That's all. He was just trying to get to the bottom of it, chat. He trying to get to the information. That's all. He wanted to break the content all the way down. That's it. That's all.
That's not the type of guy I don't think should be on the police force.
I'm going to refer you again to your deposition. If you don't trust my reading of it, I'm happy to give it to you, Mr. Foreman. But on page 98 of your deposition, on that same day, beginning at 9/11, did I ask you this question and did you give me this answer? And again, the only evidence, you don't have any evidence that Brian Newland is a pedophile or plays with little boys. Answer: no, sir. Did I ask you that question? Did you give me that answer?
I don't remember.
I don't recall. That's it. That's all. His brother's a convicted PDF file. Convicted, I should say, once more, who is in close cahoots with his brother, you know? Apple don't fall from the tree.
What are the line numbers?
Beginning with line 11, ending with line 14 on page 98. You have no evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money, do you?
I know if she hadn't raided my house, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Nor a lawsuit or nothing. They never should have been at my house.
Facts.
Since you're not going to answer my question, I'm going to go back to your deposition again, Mr. Foreman, page 102
Your Honor, if I may, can I just enter a continuing objection so I don't have to object every time he does the deposition?
No, it's too important, so please be specific. Thank you.
So I would enter a notation of objection at this point. He is now testifying for the witness. He is no longer refreshing his recollection.
Good point. He is not refreshing his recollection. He's testifying for the witness. Okay. So he's not telling him anything other than what he wants him to say. Isn't that correct? Isn't that correct? You didn't know. Isn't that correct? Oh, okay.
I'll be sensitive to that, so you can rephrase, I'll sustain that.
There we go. Sustain. There we go, chat. There we go.
You made the conclusion you didn't have memory, so you gotta go back and fix that.
All right, Judge, I will. Thank you.
Like
You remember telling me in your deposition, Mr.
we say, got him.
Foreman, that you don't have any evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money.
Yeah, I she cut off the cameras, but I didn't know who took them. So, for all the officers was a suspect in the first.
Chat, for all he knows that the $400 that was missing, or I think that's what they're discussing, the $400 that was missing. I'm not sure they're talking about the whole $5,000 lump sum, but as far as he knows, they all took the money. Everybody took the money. Everybody was a part of it. Everybody was in cahoots. They could have took the money. Everybody split it up, and between all the officers, everybody get $10 worth of gas money. You know what I mean, chat? He wasn't sure. He doesn't know. He's just saying that the money was missing and the $400 was there. And he didn't even know that the money was missing until the fact that he saw the video, then remembered that he did the show with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. They were smoking. They were drinking. He came home drunk, left the money in the coat pocket. And that's the way that goes. Wayman says, big facts. VO. Oh, what up, VO? What up, V? Top of the top. Appreciate you for sliding through. All the time, in the time, right on time. Big Uno Ma. Appreciate you for sliding through. Chat. I appreciate all of y'all for being here with me. Y'all know I'm a new content creator, and y'all are here. Y'all have been here with the boy. You know, it's vibes, big family vibes. So with that being said, let's get back to the content.
First, because I didn't know where. After the deposition, I realized that Brian Newland was in charge of the money, and I knew where to focus everything. But at first, all the cops was a suspect, especially after they cut off my cameras, and I couldn't see what they were doing.
All right. Well, so you don't remember? Is that what you're telling me?
I remember telling you that Lisa, probably didn't take my money, but I just didn't know. I just knew it was missing, and they cut off my cameras, so all of them were suspects until I figured it out.
So until you figured it out?
Until everybody figured it out, until it was solved of where the missing money was.
All right. So just to clear this up and move on, you admit that you don't have any evidence that Lisa Phillips stole your money?
No.
Again, chat, he did not say that Lisa Lick'em Low directly stole his money. He did not say that. He said that the money was missing, and that was that. And they admitted on the news that the money was missing. It was miscounted, came up short, and therefore, that's his information that he's going off of.
But I know if she wasn't there in the first place, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Oh, man.
And is it true that one of your big...
AV, exactly what I said. That suit won the case for looking like the all-American man. You know what it's secret Asian man. You hear me? Oh, man. The U.S. of all A's. Oh, he got it.
Motivation, really, in making all of these posts is to make money?
To pay for the damage that they brought to my house under the circumstance that they shouldn't have even been there in the first place.
Okay. So the answer to my question is yes, your motivation was to make money.
To pay for the damages that they brought to my house under the circumstances that they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Have you made
Very
enough
much so.
yet to make up for it?
Not really. You know.
How much have you made?
He had
on
to
it?
he had to think about that one, chat. Like, okay, let me. I don't know if I want to tell you. Nah, I didn't. Yep, that's all he said. Delora Williams says, V with the laughing emojis. That Dallas dude, you dig? Misreading books says, did somebody steal his money? Oh, you must be new here. Welcome in. We appreciate you for being here, Miss Ma'am. If you can, like, subscribe. So then, therefore, on our next story tonight, you don't miss a thing. You are here locked in and loaded right on time, okay? So, look, I'm going to do this for you, and I'm going to run it back for you, okay? This is Afroman that we're looking at, okay? Afroman, his house was raided upon false pretenses. They kicked down his door, broke his door hinges, rampaged through all his stuff, broke his giant gate to his yard, and he had a massive gate in his yard. They broke that down, and then after the fact, the video footage from his home camera, he took that video footage, made a song, and posted it, and it got millions and millions of views. So therefore, the officers tried to sue him as well. They tried to sue him as well. So he countersued. When he countersued the first time, it got dismissed. He didn't even have to show up to the courts in physical body form. But now it came back. He sued again. He resued them again, and this is where we are. But the money came up missing, and that's where it's at. So he was trying to recoup for what he paid for the damages by making the song. And that was, I guess, where we are right now. So let's get back to it.
I don't know exactly, but it wasn't hardly $24,000.
$24,000.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
You're still making money on today, right? With the new posts and advertisements and things.
It's publicity.
You're still selling merchandise, aren't you?
No, publicity. Just everybody. Thanks to them bringing publicity to this, it's just an opportunity to run numbers up and be an entertainer.
Mm-hmm. It's a part of the business,
and
entertainment
the more
world.
lies, outrageous lies you tell about them, the more money you can make, right?
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact, if they hadn't have came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music.
Fact.
All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault, and they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
Double-edged sword, chat. Double-edged sword. 0%. That Dallas dude says, new here. Salute to the channel, homie. I appreciate you for being here all the time. We appreciate you. Become one. You are a part of the A Society, my brother. Was that a SWAT hit? My neighbor called a SWAT on these girls. She should have went to jail. Oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, it was definitely I would say a SWAT hit. Yeah, yes, ma'am. They came prepped and prepared the big boy way. She should have went to jail. Gosh almighty, misreading books. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but she didn't. I'm guessing. That Dallas says, yeah, I thought they got him for a few stacks. Well, yeah, they took the stacks and rummaged through it and ended up it being $400 short after. But see, it might have been more than that because of the fact that they took money that he didn't even know that he had. So it might have been more than that, I'm suggesting. Lawyer inquiring about his money for what? I'm not sure. The lawyer inquiring about his money for what? Oh, I don't know. I have the slightest of the clues. Why? He wants to know, like, okay, did he recoup the funds that was spent? I'm guessing he's asking, did he recoup the funds that was spent on him getting his gate fixed, him getting his door fixed, him getting everything fixed that was disturbed and disrupted on the property. I hope that's where it's at. Talk that talk, Afroman. Yeah, he talking that talk. That Dallas dude says already. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Hope you caught up, Miss Reading Books. Hope you caught up. She did it over a guy she like. Oh, no. The lawyer kept asking about his money. Yeah, okay. Well, I hope that I answered that very well for you in as much detail as I could. So let's get back to it, and we're going to find out.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time.
Kick down the door, waving the 4-4.
And I make them a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office?
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday?
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes.
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
Yes.
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
Yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person. She is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that, but you're still posting stuff about
Yeah, because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they had did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
They are at fault, chat. They are at fault. Ms. Reading Book says, you answered it for me. All right, there we go. That female deputy is one of the hardest strappers I've ever seen. Good grief. Oh, boy. Indeed she is. That lawyer is a real asswipe. The cheapest of all tissues. Call him Senor Teepee. Senor S. Holy. Down there deeper than mine. Voice down there deeper than mine. Yeah, she is. It was, hold on, let me see. She was on that, Dallas. She was on that. Oh boy. Let's get back to it, chat.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
At all.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You want to continue, I'm sorry, Mr. Osborne. Do you want to continue the direct examination of your client now?
Your Honor, I was going to actually ask for a sidebar so we can talk about that.
Okay, so let's just talk about it.
Okay, so I was actually going to not do cross with Mr. Foreman at this time. I was going to hold off until our case in chief.
Yeah, I just offered you the chance to do that. So do you want to do your direct examination on your case in chief right now?
Not right now.
Shout out to the Big Beard Gang. Big Beard Gang's in the building.
The pogo stick of witnesses up and down is what I was talking about. If he testifies on his own direct case, it could be now or it could be later. I just gave the lawyer a chance to do it now or later. He said later. So you'll likely see Mr. Foreman again. This was an examination on the plaintiff's case. You get a chance to hear his testimony on his case. There's your explanation. Thanks, Mr. Foreman. You can stand up.
Plaintiffs rest subject to the admission of all our exhibits, Judge. Your Honor, would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Lisa Phillips.
And Lisa, where do you live?
Now, chat. This is Lisa Phillips. She is the one, not the two. We're gonna we about to slide into that right now. She is the one, not the two. She's the deputy that was in control, I guess, of everything, and we're gonna see what happened. That Dallas dude says he didn't have nothing to say about none of those deputies. BS. Nothing. At all. He was on silent mode. Jess. The ASAT's in the building. Appreciate you for sliding through. Big shout out to you. Thank you, Miss Mel. Thank you, Miss Mel. Thank you. That Dallas dude says, here we go. Yeah, here we hold on. Once again, appreciate you, Jess, for sliding through, tapping in with your boy. Now this y'all is the one. Let's get to it.
Your Honor, would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Lisa Phillips.
Lisa Phillips.
And Lisa, where do you live?
Adams County.
How long have you lived in Adams County?
At least 24 years or so.
She got a lot of testosterone going up in a lot of testosterone, chat.
And what do you do for a living?
We got to call her Mr. Ma'am. Mr. Ma'am, sir.
I'm a deputy sheriff.
When did you start your career in law enforcement?
2001.
And what were you doing at that time?
I graduated high school in 2000 and went to the police academy.
Gosh almighty, she sound like she lift up Honda Civics and tractor trailers and put them on her back for the weekend. You hear me? Oh, my stars. Indeed, indeed. H. Baker says, WTF. I said the same thing. Just says, WTH. What the Ellie? What the Ellie? Whew. We thought it was a man. I swore it was a long-haired, that Dallas said, I swore it was a long-haired dude when I first saw her shaking my dang head. Yeah, boy. Can't tell me no difference. I'm sitting here right now knowing that its name is Lisa, and I still think it's a man. Lisa linebacker. V says Lisa linebacker. Blue 42. Sporty said that's a dude with long hair. Definitely got the ooh-wee. Broski just needs a hot lemon tea with a drop or two of honey. Yeah, a little hot toddy would do him her justice. You know, would do him her justice. That's all. Good to go. Let's get into it, y'all.
Well, what academy did you go to?
Greenfield Police Academy in Hillsborough.
And how long have you known you wanted to be a police officer?
Since I was a kid.
Since I was a kid.
What was your first position then out of the academy?
Part-time West Virginia Police Department.
And then when did you was your next job a deputy sheriff?
Yes, sir.
When?
Okay, sir, ma'am. Ma'am, sir. Oh, man, this is diabolical work, chat. Oh, man. Tommy Miller says, I'm dying over her. Oh, over her or over here? Was that a typo? Was that a typo, Tony? Over her or over here? Do look like his daddy. Yeah. You your daddy's son. Gosh almighty. Let's get back to it, chat. Lord.
When did you start as a deputy sheriff?
September of 02.
2002.
And do you have family here in Adams County?
Yeah. Yes.
You have a husband?
Yes, sir.
You have a child?
Yes, sir.
How old is your child?
She's 21.
And did she go to school here in Adams County?
Yes, sir.
Do you have other family in the area?
I got grandma and cousins and family like that.
And did you ever serve as a
My
school
Meemaw.
resource officer?
Yes, sir, I did.
Tell us about that.
I took the job full-time at the sheriff's office as a school resource officer. Is what I started off as, deputy sheriff, school resource officer. Then was there for the kids, keep the kids safe, out of any kind of danger. I also was there for the kids, as far as, bonding with the kids, keeping them, as far as like way of life, just you need somebody else to be there, Sometimes they need somebody to talk to. I did not quite.
For some reason, chat, right? Soon as she walk out the door in the morning, her morning speech sentence is, "Tonight, we're getting fucked up." Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, that's.
And did you sometimes greet the kids when they got dropped off at school?
In the morning, I directed traffic at the school.
And did you have occasion to know any of Mr. Foreman's children?
I don't know him by name, but I have let him out of the vehicle before, or not let him out, but greeted him.
Oh, that's their receiver on their end, chat. That's their receiver on their end. This is the actual footage that happened. So let me just fast. There we go.
That executed a warrant on Mr. Foreman's property?
Yes, sir.
And that home was located here in Adams County on Russellville Road?
Yes, sir.
And how did you come to be a part of that warrant?
That green thing popped up. I said, "What the what?" Somebody's hacking me.
I was called in. I wasn't actually working.
You weren't on duty?
No, sir.
Tony says, "I can't see my eyes. I can't stop laughing." Indeed. Get your chuckles in, Tony. Get your chuckles in. That's where it's from. That's where get it from the soul. Get it from the gut right there. Make sure it hit hard. You know what I mean?
And is that part of your job? Even if you're off duty, if you need to be called in for something, you drop everything and go do it?
Yes.
Was Mr. Foreman home during the warrant execution?
No, sir.
Were any of his children present?
Not initially.
Did you see any of his children that night?
In the vehicle with their mother.
Just to clear that up, can you tell us what happened?
Come in the driveway, and I was on the outer post of the house as far as like the perimeter area, and she pulled up with the kids, and I went over and spoke with her, and I told her we probably wouldn't be good for the kids to see us, you know what I mean? So they wouldn't be there to be upset or anything.
Excuse me. Do you know whether?
Big shout out to Sarcastic. You in the building once again. We appreciate you for sliding through. You know it's love. Always. Peace and love. Appreciate you. Hey, cuz. How you doing, cuz? Hope everything's all right, cuz. We got the barbecue coming up soon. Cookout. BBQ on the grill. Slowly but surely. We all here. We all here. We all here. That Dallas dude says, "Look at the arms and shoulders. God, brawling. Super brawling. Superhero vibes. DC Marvel. Can't go wrong with that. The big way." Ha.
Do the children live there, or do they live somewhere else?
They live up the road. Up down the road from there.
With their mother?
Yes.
So then, did they leave, or did the children never went into the house or anything?
No, sir.
Did you take any money that night?
Yes, sir.
Sometime after this warrant was executed, did you start becoming aware of things Mr. Foreman was posting about you on the internet?
Yes, sir, I did.
We have some exhibits that we want to show you. Do you have them lined? Do you have them lined up, Natalie?
I have them pulled up.
Okay.
They won't play.
Yeah. Let's go to the first one. Is that the order that we put them in?
I have the order.
Okay.
She looked at the teleprompter or whatever that is she's looking in front of. That might be the it may be casting like the evidence or paperwork that's being shown to her. She looked at that. She put her head down and she just looked depressed. I would say she pressed, but I don't know what it is. So we're just gonna keep it going. Allegedly.
Number is this?
This is number 19.
Thank you.
No, deep breath. Yeah. She don't want to be reliving this at all, chat.
So, Lisa, we're showing you what we've marked as Exhibit 19. This looks like a post from September 17th, 2022.
Oh, they put her in the Mona Lisa. Oh, the internet is a place to be. You hear me? Don't matter. You gotta have a heart for it. You gotta have a heart and the thick skin for the internet. Indeed. I'm sorry. I said today was a good day. Thanks. Glad to be here again. Hope everyone's day was awesome as well. It's going absolutely wonderful. Thank y'all for being here with me. Wayman Williams says he looked depressed. On guard. I'm sorry, it says, wait a damn minute. Did you say her? I was taught to keep my mouth closed if nothing good will come out of it. So I'm shutting the hell up on this one. Oh, I'm not saying what it is and what it ain't. I'm just going to say I do believe it to be a Mr. Ma'am, allegedly. And the exact replica of this picture that's sitting beside him, her right now. Him, her, him. You know what I mean? Gosh almighty.
The execution of the warrant?
Yes, sir.
Can we blow it up just a little bit?
Strong facial features. Very, very strong.
Okay, down. Near the bottom of that first paragraph, just go down a little bit more, right there. Has anybody in Adams County verified her vagina? If you haven't, you should.
What?
Or she might. Oh, whoop out something bigger than yours.
Lord, has anybody verified the V? Anybody verified this V? We don't know. She stacking, she macking, she packing. Tommy Miller says, yeah, he is. I'm sorry, Cassie said, she. Tommy Miller says, she, him, they. Yeah. All shout outs and respect due to any and everybody with the alphabetical community, whatever floats your boat. We just comment on him, her, we don't know what it wants to be, referred to. He hasn't they haven't let us know. So we're just going about it as well, as best as we can.
Lady is your friend. I wouldn't leave her alone in my house. Or I'll put it this way, if you leave and your video system is messed up, et cetera, and then down below a little further, my name for this particular officer is Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow Lisa.
Lieutenant what? Mona? Lickumlow? Lickumlow Lisa. That's what they're referring to her around the town. People are driving past this person, pulling up from out of town. The in-towners are doing the same as well. And when they see this person, they refer to this person as Lickumlow Lisa.
When did you first see this posting, if you recall?
Shortly after the warrant.
That was over three and a half years ago. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
Lickumlow. I'm gonna refer to Lickumlow. All right, Lickumlow is about to cry. Lickumlow is about to break down. Her feelings are hurt. They're crushed right now. She's very, very sad looking. She's depressed. She's angry. I know she's angry. She just can't show the rage at this moment. She can't roid rage out at this moment, allegedly roid rage out. So this is an all-time low for her to be embarrassed in this state and in front of the people of her community. Lickumlow.
And you see here, it says disconnect after stealing my money.
What's the number?
Sorry, exhibit plaintiff's 20, Your Honor, thank you. Is suing me for humiliating her, giving her mental stress, ridicule, and the loss of her reputation. She doesn't like being called Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow Lisa full of shit Phillips, but she loves stealing money and disconnecting cameras of law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. That's March 25th of 2023, is that right?
Lickumlow. You shouldn't have did what you did, Lickumlow. That's all. You knew you was wrong. You knew for 100% fact you were wrong, Lickumlow. You had no business on that man's property, Lickumlow. Should have just left it where it was at. You should have just told everybody there, all right, this raid is canceled. And you wouldn't be sitting here in this predicament right now.
Yes, sir.
Go to the next one. Which number is this?
Number 21, and it's a video.
Lieutenant Lickumlow Lisa, stop licking that pussy back there.
Whoa. He went down and dirty. Oh. Afroman is crazy.
You always look at pussy and you don't even know how many
Lord.
pussies you lick. You don't even know.
Lord.
Video cameras been disconnected.
What number? That was 21?
Yes.
Did you see that video when it was posted?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow Lisa, my ex-wife just like Lisa. She jealous of me.
I don't need to know as much as the record needs to know. Work with me here. Go with it.
Or not. Chat, I don't know if they're going to try to play this whole song. If they do, I'm going to have to turn it down or fast forward. Because then they're going to try to hit me with a YouTube strikery.
22.
22.
Oh, nah. Okay, so what we going to do, chat? Oh, man, we going to skim through that. There we go. All right, now we in the safe zone, chat. We in the safe zone.
With that to say.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
This is 23.
Okay. This is 23. We're going to skim through that, chat.
Let's go. Let's.
Are duplicates?
They are not duplicates. They are postings of the same video. One was posted on October 4th, 2022. One was posted on October 23rd, 2022. They were posted on his YouTube account on two separate occasions. One is like that.
Okay. But it's the same exact video, correct? So if you make a duplicate copy of something, an exact copy of something, okay, I'm not going to go there. Y'all got it.
Clear that up for the record, Your Honor.
I think we just did.
I don't know which one was posted when.
No, I get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're thinking like I'm thinking.
Yeah, we're all thinking the same thing, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. Let's play the next exhibit.
24?
Yes. Exhibit 24.
Gosh almighty. Y'all, come on. It's the same over and over. Y'all should have just said, what? look at Lick 'em Low. Look at Lick 'em Low. Y'all should have just said what the dates were. Gosh almighty. Came in there messing with that man, chat.
We're ready to do that?
Yes.
Oh, they got one more to go. Good Lord.
Really good objection, and I'll be consistent and overrule it. We'll play it, and you might be right, but if we overrule it, I think I'm right. Number 26.
Oh, they still didn't play it yet, chat. Oh. It made a whole visual. Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at her face, chat. Look at Lick 'em Low's face, chat. I'm sarcastic says, my daughter asked me if men have Adam's apples, does that mean women have Eve apples? She was serious too, only 7 years old at the time she asked. Oh man. So innocent, so innocent. In today's times, not sure how to answer properly. Yes, indeed. It's very, very weird times we're living in 2026, you know, very weird times. All right, let's see if they finished up with Lick 'em Low. Oh boy, Lick 'em Low. Don't come with the crocodile tears now. You raided that man's house, didn't you? Come on now. Uh-oh. Oh boy, Lick him low. She tried to do an interview on that man. Look at Afro.
Oh man, Jesus. Hang on, let's take a little break, everybody.
Oh man, this is like Scary Movie 5 over here. Oh man. Lick him low. Lick him low. Lick him high. Come on now. They running through the whole song. She had a mental breakdown, y'all. Okay. We gonna say she broke down. No need for all the crying, no chat. No need for all the crying. She knew what she did. She knew what she did was wrong. All the way around the board. She was just embarrassed. That's all. Ooh, man. All right, chat. We're gonna get to this next video. And that's where we stand. That was it for Lick 'em Low. And after that, chat.
Outside this app.
After that, chat. You know what happened? Tried to break down. She tried to get those crocodile tears up out her. They wasn't coming fast enough though. She was on that stand. Lawyer caught her up one time, and he had to hit her with the. Nah, she couldn't take it. She was embarrassed. Look at the little snack coming out. Okay, we got one time for the one time. Let's see what's going on this celebration here. On this big day for Afroman here. Let's get to it.
Adams County Courthouse, the sound of victory. After jury sided with the musician Afroman, whose real name is Joseph Foreman.
Okay. The pound cake.
After a days-long civil defamation trial, Afroman speaking to WCPO right after the verdict.
I didn't win. America won. America still has freedom of speech.
Ow! The big champion.
The jury finds in favor of the defendant.
7 Adams County Sheriff's deputies sued the musician. They argued Afroman used security video from a 2022 raid of his home and put it in music.
Big shout out.
His likeness without permission.
They got 14 water bottles on the table, none of them open. None of them. They were trying to get this over and done with. He said, man, I'm gonna just drink my coffee. Okay, let's get it.
Damage to reputation, there's pain and suffering, there's public humiliation. There's everything you saw and heard from these detectives from the witness stand.
This raid taking place nearly 4 years ago following search warrants related to possession and trafficking in drugs and kidnapping.
Pause one more time on y'all chat, but one time let me let y'all know something. Dr. Chocolate's in the building. We appreciate you, Doc. Always being here. The ASETs are in the building. Real tired, you hear me? Had that sad canine look. Not puppet dog, for sure. The big way. If you can chat, double tap that screen for me one time. Hit the like button, share the live, subscribe, comment. Thanks in advance. It's all love. It's all love. Appreciate y'all. And let's get back to the celebration of the Uncle Afro.
The rapper was never charged. Along with using the surveillance video in multiple music videos, including in the song Lemon Pound Cake, the deputies also say
that lemon pound cake, that joint, it crushed him. It crushed him.
Afroman called them thieves and pedophiles, among other things, on social media.
I didn't go down here and sue the police department. I fixed up the damages they made, and I sung songs about them to raise money to do it. They were unapologetic.
The deputies wanted Afroman to pay $3.9 million in damages.
They tried to sue this man to make him pay $3.9 million. What? What? And it was all y'all fault. You can't sit here and tell me anything otherwise. Y'all went over there under false pretenses. Y'all kicked down that man's door, broke everything in there. Y'all broke his big giant gate to his estate, and he had to pay for it. That's all. That's it. That's all. So he made the video to recoup what he spent, and y'all tried to sue that and you lost. The big way.
About a total of 250 pieces given out. This is the last one, and I'd like to give it to you.
Supporters of Afroman from near and far with a message both
they out, they sick.
Symbolically.
Yeah.
This isn't really about Afroman. It's about free speech. So when someone like Afroman stands up for my free speech by using his talents, his musical talents, to fight the corrupt system, we got to come out and support him.
He out giving out slices of pound cake to the community, y'all. Chat, they are doing their due justice, giving out slices of pound.
Things went my way, but if they would have took after them people kicked my door in.
In Adams County,
when life give you lemons, you make lemon pound cake.
Oh man, when life give you lemons, what you do with it, chat? You make lemon pound cake. Oh man.
WCPO 9 News.
Oh man. That was a good one, chat. That was a good one. He was blessed. Damn, dark and corrupt, evil and sick. Indeed. They tried to take everything from that man. And think about it, if they would have tried to hide and did hide everything as far as evidence-wise goes, and then he would have had
She's had to miss
the $3.9 million to pay, he would have been sick. Knowing he wasn't guilty, he would have been sick. All the way around the board, man. All the way around the board. Well, that was big justice and big ups to the Afroman, because he did well. He did well. His lawyer, his attorney did well. Made sure everything was nice in order, peaches and cream. Couldn't take anything away from him. Couldn't take anything away from him. If y'all want to see, no problem. Anytime that I do a reaction video, it's always like the link is in my description. If you ever want to just, okay, that was good, so let me rewind on that and tap in. But yeah, it's there. But that's the music video that I couldn't play aloud. We only watched it, so you didn't get the audio, you just got the visual. So if you want to listen to the song, go listen to the song. Go watch it. It's in my bio. Go watch it. Big shout outs to Afroman and his entire squad of attorneys. It's been a good time, y'all. It's been a good time. I just wanted to get up here and cover this prior to me doing my show within the next, like, I would say, what time is it? Oh, it's 8:41. Okay. To doing my show within the next like 35 minutes. Yeah, like 35, 40 minutes. I'll be right back up here. And you know, we getting into the get down. You know how we get down. Thank you, and I appreciate everybody for being here once again. It's been a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Good content, good chat. Everybody in the chat, you know, what up to my internet cousins, you know. Like my boy Uno would say, my internet cousins. All in a day's work. I appreciate everybody that came through, slid through, double tap that screen. It's all love. It's all love. Big shout outs to all the ASATs that popped in and popped out. All the ASATs and all the aces, because without y'all, there would be no me. It's been a grand hell of a time. And with that said, it's about that time. So I'll be seeing y'all in a few moments. We got to finish up this thumbnail and then jump right back up here. I just wanted to cover this for today because this was, you know, a grand curé of Afroman, you know? A grand curé of Afroman, my God. He was a childhood stoner legend of such. And what happened to him, he received justice for it. 8th Basement, I appreciate you, brother, all the way. Thank you very much. Salute. That Dallas dude, Ace. Yeah, you are the aces. Yeah, y'all are the aces. And all the ladies, to all the acettes, we appreciate all of y'all as well. Thank y'all. Y'all make up the Ace Society. And this is your boy Ace, the big dog. Slowly but surely, we rise. Stay blessed. I'll see y'all in a few.